Samuel Chung is an illegal Chinese immigrant who lives with his sister in Chinatown. He works at Columbia University as a janitor to pay their rent. But the real reason is it allowed Sam to convince the professors to let him use their labs in the middle of the night. Using these resources and his genius, Sam worked since he was 12 on an invisibility suit. He initially intended on filing a patent for his invention, but realizing how expensive patents were, also the chance that someone would steal his idea since he is an illegal immigrant, he scrapped that idea and decided to use his suit to become a vigilante, a protector of his neighborhood of Chinatown. And now he seeks out the devil of Hell's Kitchen, in the hopes of receiving the training and guidance he needs. When Matt Murdock was a kid, he lost his sight in an accident involving a truck carrying radioactive chemicals. Though he could no longer see, the chemicals heightened Murdock's other senses and imbued him with an amazing 3D radar sense. Now Matt uses his ability to fight for his city. He is the man without fear. He is Daredevil. A group of thugs from the Church of Ten Fingers stand in shock on the lower tier of the Manhattan Bridge after witnessing Daredevil dive over the edge in an attempt to save Billy Lee, an informant needed in a case Matt Murdock is working on. Daredevil plunges into the pitch black water. Luckily for Billy, that means nothing to Daredevil. He can sense Billy's heartbeat is increasing. He's drowning. Daredevil manages to find Billy in time, cutting him loose and getting him to safety. Now it's time for those guys to learn a lesson. The thugs are arguing whether Daredevil and Billy are dead or not. One of the thugs gets smashed in the face by Daredevil's baton. The argument is over. Daredevil's alive and ready for a fight. They may look like street thugs, but they fight like they've been training with Iron Fist their entire life. But that won't matter. Unfortunately for them, he brought backup. Out of seemingly nowhere, the thugs start dropping like flies. Fear sets in. The smart ones run. The other are beaten senseless by Blind Spot, the Invisible Man, Daredevil's new student, leaving them with a message for their boss. You tell Ten Fingers he's done, and there's nothing he can do about it. He's just making it worse for himself. After the melee, Daredevil thanks his new student for the help, but wonders why it took him so long to jump in. Embarrassed, he replies, I had to stop for batteries. 410 West 48th Street, apartment 5D. Daredevil brings Billy Lee back to Foggy's apartment for safekeeping, telling Matt he doesn't want any part of this. It's too dangerous. Still in contempt with Matt that he made everyone else forget he was Daredevil, except him. Foggy doesn't want this responsibility. He doesn't want the burden, but begrudgingly accepts to watch him. It'll be the last time. 1 Hogan Place, Manhattan. Matt Murdock's new office at the District Attorney's Building. An elevator shaft. Billy Lee comes to talk to Matt Murdock in an upcoming case in which he's supposed to testify against the Church of Ten Fingers. But after the incident on the bridge, he says he can't, having to remind Billy that he's not a defense attorney anymore. He's not here to help. He's changed sides. Now he's a prosecutor for the great city of New York, and he has no qualms about getting Billy thrown straight into Rikers. Matt Murdock breaks it down simple. If you don't testify, then Daredevil will stop protecting you. With that, Billy has no real choice in the matter. If he goes to jail, he'll die. If he testifies, at least he'll have a protector. At the Church of Ten Fingers in Chinatown, the leader of the thugs report in with bad news, informing Ten Fingers that Daredevil and Blind Spot are protecting Billy. Ten Fingers calmly says to his underling that he's sure he tried his best. Willing and wanting to pay for his dishonor, the thug tries to cut off 2 fingers, but is stopped by 1 hand, telling him if Ten Fingers wants them, he'll ask. Ten Fingers gives the task to another man. Kill Billy Lee right in the courthouse, and while you're at it, Samuel, behind Ten Fingers is Samuel Chung, Daredevil's supposed student, Blind Spot. Kill the lawyer too. Hey guys, welcome to Comic Island, and this is my recap and review of Daredevil number 1. I felt like it was best to start off explaining who Blindspot was. I believe his debut was in the all-new, all-different Marvel .1, number 1, and I'm pretty sure not everyone bothered reading that. I haven't really taken a liking to many of the new characters in the Marvel world, but Blindspot is an exception. I like the idea of his invisibility suit, and how it's still in the beta testing phase. I'm guessing anyway, since it still runs on AA batteries. The costume's simple and sleek, and it fits nicely in the Daredevil world. Finding out that he works on both sides was a nice twist. What I'm thinking is, since he's an illegal immigrant, he owes a debt to Ten Fingers. I saw some people online complaining about the artwork, but I think it fits the story very well. It's dark and gritty, using just earth tones, except for the crimson red, which I think makes a great visual. I have one question though. How did everyone forget Matt Murdock as Daredevil? When did they explain that? Because I honestly have no idea. If you know, please inform me in the comments below. Alright guys, that's all I have. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.